So let's start. We are finishing Eureka today, almost certainly. So I'm not sure how long it will take, but either way we are finishing half an hour earlier because Michael has to go. So first let's start with experience points. Gustav, what are you buying?
I think I should take a wound and very resilient.
Very good choice.
Actually, let me check and make sure I have enough XP for both. I thought I did.
Do I have
XP?
We got 100 XP at the end of last session.
Oh, yeah, we did, yeah.
For some reason, I thought I had.
What do I want?
But I might only have one.
Choose wisely.
I only have one, so I'm going to take very resilient.
Okay, so it's a permanent, if I recall correctly, plus 5% toughness bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. So remember, this changes your total toughness.
Yeah.
Johannes, what about you?
Well, I don't appear to have a rule book in my possession right now, so...
I'm looking for mine real quick.
So, I am taking the weapon of ultimate power.
Okay.
Yeah, I get a free you are dead roll. Because I'm unprepared, I'm just gonna take nothing.
What career do you have?
Apothecary.
Yeah,
sorry, I was telling Brian I'm in a hotel room on my way back to Arizona.
I must guarantee you have intelligence you haven't taken.
Wait.
What do you mean? Intelligence is actually my best. Oh no, it's not. Willpower is my best stat, but intelligence is my second. Shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get like plus 5 or plus 10 intelligence with it.
Yeah.
So if you haven't taken any intelligence, that should be an easy one.
Apothecary is a total of plus 10.
Intelligence?
Yeah, I have the compendium in front of me. Remember, guys, you need to check which things you bought.
Right. Well, that's just it. I normally do, or I do, but I just didn't bring any of my hard copy stuff with me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So that's
Eureka.
why I'm like, okay, I'll take.
Maybe you want to buy Swave. You can have Swave or Very Resilient. Remember, this is the or thing. So if you choose one now, you have to buy one later after you finish the career. Not.
All right, I already have Swave and Deboner.
You have Swave, so you chose Swave over Very Resilient. Nice, because you have Swave over Very Resilient. So okay.
Okay, well, what's Very Resilient give me?
Plus 1 or plus 5 toughness.
Yeah, plus 5 toughness, which can.
I think the reason though I didn't take it was because plus 5 toughness. Yeah, it doesn't give me a bonus because I have a fucking 34 toughness.
Okay, gotcha.
That's why I didn't take it.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that you guys all have basic careers, so you have all the skills and talents. You only need to buy percentage bonuses. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe.
All right. So this is
wound?
what I'll do. I already have max additional wounds. I took 2 last time.
Okay.
So what I will do is I have 245 to play with, but I'll just take 100 for now, and I will bump my intelligence by 5%.
Okay. So mark it in a way so that if you already bought the intelligence, you know to reverse it just in case. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Lambert Cherryheart, what about you? What are you buying?
It's 100 for a talent, right?
100 for everything. It's 100 for talent, 100 for skill, 100 for percentage.
I'm gonna drop 100 for rapid reload.
Okay, nice. Very, very, very good choice.
Fuck yeah, you're on the roof tonight though, with that sling.
Good deal.
Yeah, and Creepio, what about you?
I'm thinking. Let me pull this back up here.
Okay, I heard a horse in the background.
Yeah, that's good because there's music.
Okay. I thought it was me clearing my throat.
Barely heard it. I thought somebody was like playing with a toy horse in the background.
No, my flip flop got stuck under the frickin'. Never mind.
I
That's
think
what
I've been
caused the noise?
doing a good job of kind of taking a beating for the team, so I'm gonna take a +1 wound.
Very good
He's
choice.
gonna,
There you go.
Good
he's
idea.
gonna take masochist.
If it says +2 on the sheet, does that mean when I buy it, I get +2, or I
No,
can buy it
you,
twice?
you need to buy
And buy
every
it twice.
single wound. Yeah, you need
Oh,
to buy
okay,
every
cool.
So
Yeah, I'll
you
spend
could
100
buy two.
on.
on extra. Excellent. Yeah, that's always a very good choice. Especially if you have, like, if you start with relatively low wound level, like 10 or less than 10. Warhammer is generally a system in which you can be one-shotted even later by mid-level enemies. So you know, the more wounds, the merrier, right? All right. So last. Oh, by the way, one last thing. Who's making notes today? Because the document is already prepared.
It's me. This is my third.
Okay. Okay. So this.
I'll go next.
Okay. Sure.
I'll go
thing.
next after him.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
Oh.
I feel like I've been dodging it. I think I'll get more leniency if I volunteer.
Yes,
Yes.
that's true.
A bit. Okay, so you have your notes. Cree, you can later upload all the notes yourself, or you can send them to me. I can upload them if you want.
I have a Google Doc. I think I actually put the link. Oh, we'll do it again here.
Okay, sure.
In Discord.
Yeah, I usually just copy and paste it into the journal.
Yeah, you can drop the link. I'll drop it into the document later. Thank you.
I'll put it. Let's see. The journal's just here in the.
Yeah, it's real easy to you can even, or sometimes you can even just do like a open file and it'll do it. But yeah, I just essentially do a cut and paste or a copy and paste for text. That's how I do it.
Okay. So last time you were hired by an eccentric inventor, one Wolfgang Kugelschreiber. He creates rather unique things. Let's just say, like scabbard that fires the sword into your hand, or the submersible that he's been tinkering with when you first met him. And there are of course the turkey and chicken pluckers, but we're not talking about those. Because the professor hired you because he has a slight problem with some ne'er-do-wells who are extorting him for money. And said ne'er-do-wells are supposed to arrive this night to, extort him for money, for more money, that is. Professor will pay you a handsome sum of 100 gold crowns per person, if you will manage to help him with with this problem. This is he lives in a rather nice part of town. What happened to the? Oh, okay, nothing happened. If I recall correctly, southeastern part of the map of Outdoor. Sorry, it's here. You can see it. And he also has an assistant named Fatboy Smallnose, and of course Fatboy Smallnose is a halfling because who else will be with such a name? We are, after all, racially stereotyping everything here. So, you've arrived at his very comfy, very opulent townhouse with Marla, your Lady of the Night companion. Lumber, yes. What about it? And after after the first night, already there have been trouble because there was a man who tried to break in. A man in a dark cloak and with rather cruel intentions because he tried to slice Lambert with his sword. But Sigmar was with you all, and when the man escaped to the roof, he got electrocuted like a champ.
I don't think you understand here. He tried to cut me with a sword, and he made the chief mistake that a lot of people make in this town. I'm not the same size as you. You're trying to hit me in melee like a normal guy. I'm like Oddjob in Goldeneye, bud.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you're shorter. All right. Yeah. So when he escaped to the roof, where there's a strange platform covered in some tarpaulin, and right next to the platform is an iron pole, a lightning struck him, and not only that, but Lambert struck him in the head with his sling. The man fell to his death. How humorous.
Yes.
And
Into a canal, if I remember correctly, or something.
yeah,
no, that's where we put him.
Yeah,
he fell into the
fell.
courtyard.
No, he fell into the canal.
no, he fell.
He fell into the courtyard.
He fell in front
No.
of the house.
No, guys.
Hold on.
He fell
fell.
into the canal.
Oh, okay.
He fell into the canal, guys.
Okay, I see.
I say yes, of course. He fell to the canal after a bird dropped a stone on his head. Of
After
course.
a very tragic avian lightning attack.
Yes. And then he fell to the canal, and he was never seen again. Again, how horrifying. So the rest of the day after that, you spent, just trying out Professor's various inventions, preparing for the night, eating, admittedly, very delicious and very tasty meals prepared by the halfling.
I've had better.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there are halflings and there are halflings. And all of them should be shot. But
I'm sorry, but his food's all right. It's coming up a bit short.
Oh, he's allowed to say that though.
Ouch.
Yeah, you guys
What?
can't
He's
use
a
that
halfling.
word. That's our word.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I feel like Lambert's gonna start a fight with this dude.
Cockfight. Yeah. Anyway.
He's a walking stereotype.
Anyway, now night slowly falls over Altdorf. It's getting dark, and you know what this means. This means that the extorcionists are almost certainly on their way. Although the professor didn't told you at exactly which hour they will arrive, you probably still have some time before they do arrive. So please tell me, what do you want to do?
Oh yeah, we were looking at all the different we were trying to figure out
Gadgets, yeah.
the gadgets and what was it? There was something that was it like a fire extinguisher,
Yes.
but it was so big that you couldn't get it up the stairs?
No, you could, that's the thing,
Okay,
you could,
okay.
but I don't think that anyone except you, Sean, except Johannes, wanted to use it, because the extinguisher, I didn't made a mistake, but of course it doesn't extinguish fire. I'm telling you this in game terms, not because your characters may still believe that, but if you get covered by the staff, then you get a minus modifier to your agility for X amount of hours.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking of taking it and spraying it on people if necessary.
Okay.
Spray it off the roof,
Bringing
dumping hot oil and feathers on invaders. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Unless you have a crane, you won't be able to bring this to the roof.
Okay.
You will be able to bring this up the stairs to the courtyard, to the garden, and then maybe to inside the house, the courtyard, but not to the roof. It is too big, and I think even the trapdoor leading there is just too small.
Yeah, I want to look at the picture of it again, unless we don't have it.
No, we don't have it. It's like a big barrel with a long hose and two small wheels. It looks like the barrel attached to the dwarf fire cannon from the battle game. If you know how this looks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody from the 1600s saw a picture of a Hoover and then tried to make it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna say it's the dwarven ale cannon.
Yeah, exactly that. But instead of a barrel, it has this long leather hose with steel end, or whatever it is.
Deliberately shooting beer at your enemies? That's a paddling, guys.
Yes.
Who said anything about shooting it at the enemies?
Deliberately wasting beer? That's a paddling.
Well, for simplicity purpose, let's just say that you all are in your dingy. Well, it's not dingy, but the professor didn't expect that there will be so many of you. You are all in your small room, the player's room on first floor. You're just sitting there, and you are probably preparing, some kind of plan. So please go ahead. You probably you don't have much time left. That's
right.
You know that.
So here's what I think, guys. So are we confronting them as soon as they come in the courtyard, or are we? Well, actually, I don't. I'm trying to look at the plan of the. Is there a courtyard? There is not.
No,
A
no.
No.
The door are leading to the street. The door is
directly to the street.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys like the idea of hosing down of keeping what's his nuts upstairs and hosing down the stairs with the goop, or does that make things too hard for us to get downstairs, and so don't do that?
Or were
Which
you
is
like trying to carry
He didn't
that thing
want them
upstairs?
inside at all. So I think
oh, he doesn't want
No.
the
yeah, that could
guys.
be
So okay,
whatever we
so
do, it has
he
to be
wants us,
outside.
if we are going to hose down bad boys by the dozen, we got to do it outside.
Okay.
Sorry, Brian, you were saying something.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
How many do we
I'm-
know that are coming?
He never told you. He said a few.
And we asked him specifics, and he always shrugged off specifics, so we know next to nothing.
Well, he's very eccentric. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, here we got the ground floor. Okay,
There might have been some embellishment.
so here's the thing. So we've got. So I finally found the ground floor. Sorry, I'm working on a very small window here.
No worries.
Let me open it up a little more. So it looks
I
like
started putting on my a Shalian vestment as you're doing as you're talking.
no, I need your full attention. What if we were to wheel the thing position so that we can spray down the door, so that if it spray down the entrance as they're coming, if they try to barge in, that is. Sort of put it.
Yeah, can we better seal the door by just spraying the fucking door?
Well,
It's not glue. You know that.
yeah, it's not glue, but so what I'm trying to say is that I although I would like to pre-spray things down in some regard, I think that weird. I see, and the basement is accessible from outside. Is that we have something in the middle of this big room? Let me see if I can ping it. Did that ping it? I don't know. I don't know how to ping things.
Where do you want to ping, Sean?
Let me just in the middle of the ground floor.
Middle of the ground floor. Okay. Okay. So what here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the idea is that we wheel the thing into the house and we put it there facing the double door, so that if they try to bum rush the door and are successful in getting inside, that we hose them down with this goop.
So it's right on the other side of the door. The door breaches and let her rip.
Yeah, I mean, not right on the other side of the door, but just somewhere aimed at the door so that we can spray whatever gets through the door.
I
What
feel
kind
like
of
that
pressure
would make
does
a
this
big
thing
mess. If this barrel is so heavy we can't bring it up to the stairs, then maybe we can just use it to brace the door.
Well, we can bring it upstairs.
Oh.
Not to the roof. Yeah.
We just can't bring it to the roof.
Yeah.
I mean, we could potentially, if we can muscle it out up the stairs out of the basement workshop. I guess we could potentially also muscle it up to the balcony and point it down at the door.
I have a question.
Yeah, I think that would be the way to do it. Or maybe out one of the windows on the second floor. Then we could spray them as they come up to the door.
The only way we could do that is out the window from our room, but we could do that.
Is this thing like a high pressure hose? Like if you spray somebody with it, are they gonna go flying back?
No. This is they didn't have things like that back then. It's just.
Okay.
It's just.
I'm gonna say like let's spray him into the canal, but
No, it's liquid and not very strongly. Michael, you were saying something.
Okay.
All right, I have a question. Is this middle section of the ground floor, is this like a vaulted kind of thing? Like when you go up these stairs, is it? Man, that was a really bad straight line.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can see.
like
You can see
a
from
hallway
upstairs.
and you can see down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a
so-
balustrade.
My first spot, man. I don't know how to erase these lines, so we're just gonna do this as one. I think my first position should be on this like platform up here, just to overlook. But my fallback for that, if they do get inside, is to get on that railing. So I still have a height advantage there, which is hilarious to say as a halfling.
I'm here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
I agree with putting the goop hose in the center of the ground floor to hose down anybody that gets in. I can't help. I'm very small, and that's a very heavy machine. But I agree with the idea.
You want it on the
I'd
ground
do a
floor, or
little
do you want it up
stretch
on the
that
balcony
flexes.
with you?
No, on the ground floor.
Yeah, I think the ground floor too, just because I think A, getting it up the stairs from the basement in the first place is going to be a pain in the ass, and B, I feel like although it doesn't need to be super mobile, we need to be able to move it and move around it, and I feel like it's going to block the balcony.
Well, I'm saying like worst case scenario, like we can get a couple of spritz out, a couple of little squirts out.
Yeah.
If we need to, we can just jam it in the front door.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea too. Spray and then ramming speed.
Yeah.
Does that sound good? Anybody else?
Like,
Yes, no?
I don't want to anger the Mother of Mercy or the Protector, or whoever I've angered any more than I have. I think I should go out there and talk to them.
Oh yeah, no, we should definitely cut them a deal. Say like, hey, what, it's like, you guys want something that you're not gonna get. So how can we make this? How can we figure this out?
So I think maybe we have the halfling and you on the roof to discuss or negotiate or whatever with them, and I could be in the street as a quote unquote witness that is intervening and the beginning of a scene that these guys don't want.
wait, are we putting on a play?
What'd you think?
Life's a play.
I don't want to be violent. I mean, I think my goddess wants me to talk to them.
Yeah, no. That was I didn't say anything before, but I think the very first thing that we should do when these guys show up, if we're not caught unawares, is say, is figure out what they're on about and figure out how we can resolve it. Make a deal with them. What is it that you're actually trying to accomplish here, and how can we do it with you guys going the fuck away?
If they're coming up with knives out, that means they're probably already pretty dead set, and we should probably let them. But
what did they steal? What was he trying to steal? I forgot what he was trying to steal because
He didn't tell us.
Yeah.
The guy didn't steal anything. The professor
he didn't steal anything.
Professor caught him in his study, and the man ran. And after that, well, he had the unfortunate accident. But he didn't steal anything. That's the thing.
Okay.
But of
Well,
course,
but
you're not sure if he was associated with the men who are coming today.
He stole our fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
for
the
sure.
most precious thing we have.
Time is money.
Look, if things go south with these guys, I'll go from concerned witness to the second guy sucker punching them. So
Oh, I thought you were going to be the guy who's calling the city watch.
no, I don't want to bring the city watch into this necessarily. Because I'm not sure they would necessarily solve the issue. They'd probably stab somebody too.
What you were saying, Michael? Sorry.
Nothing. I was just making fun of him being religious.
Okay. I have a question, says Marla.
Yes, Marlo.
Well, you were saying about hosing them and barricading the door and stuff like that. And this might work, but What if they come back next day?
All right, that's why we want to talk to them first.
Oh.
But we're thinking of contingencies. Plan C, D, and E.
Oh, okay.
Marlo's got a point though. Like, if they see it's going south and they run, what the fuck? Like, we're gonna be stuck on this job for goddamn ever. If we're on this for just the night, if we're trying to get like the quick payout, there's either got to be an agreement made, or there's got to be no witnesses.
How deep is this canal behind the house?
Not deep.
Deep enough to hide plenty of bodies.
Those eels only eat so much.
Mm.
I think those are all good points, and yeah, we're not trying to get into a turn this place into a fortress, and we are definitely trying to understand what their deal is and how we. So that's what I'm saying is I think your idea of us going up on the roof or positioning ourselves in such a way that we can talk to them first before they infiltrate the house, and then just have Creepio on backup for muscle should it come to an unfortunate pass.
All I'm saying, and I'm not a tactical guy here. I'm just saying, the best way to trap a bunch of people into a speech that you want to give is to invite them into the bar with the promise of free drinks, but you only really pay for like half of that, and then shut the doors behind them. If we have an overlook,
That's a halfling trap right there.
It is, right? If we have an
Putting
overlook,
a cupcake under a bird trap or something.
If we have an overlook on that up the stairs and by the rooms to look over on the ground floor, why can't we just get them into that room and then have somebody staged on the outside, shut that fucking door and barricade it? Yes, they're trapped inside with us, but they're not getting out.
What if they are heavily armed and armored? Asks Marla.
Yeah.
Somebody walking heavily armed and armored around the streets of Altdorf, and the City Watch doesn't have any questions on that?
Yeah, this is the Empire.
I mean, she looks at you and blinks. I mean, most people here are walking at least slightly armed, and I've seen some men who are better armed than most out-of militia units. Some even look like they could give some knights a hard run for their money.
Got it. Have we tried the route of hiring our own band of thugs to fight this band of thugs?
Well, that's just it.
Isn't that us? I mean,
ouch.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to die.
Right. Well, so here, let's do it like this. Let's figure out what the fuck these guys are all about. I mean, that's the main thing. Is just like what, why are they here? What do they want? What is their deal? Let's establish that, and then we can.
Hold up! I'm writing that down.
Well, the professor already told us they want money. That's their deal.
Right.
They want cold hard cash.
Everybody wants money.
Well, so let's figure out how we can. It's like we don't have money for you.
It's not hard.
How about this fire extinguisher?
Hold up. Let me just do a quick thought exercise, real quick. Marla, why are you here right now?
Because I can earn some money that doesn't require me spreading my legs before
exactly.
someone.
You want money. Say we don't have money to give you. What can we give you?
Food, accommodation for at least a week or two, maybe something valuable.
We can work. Marla, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I'm just trying to make a point here. The point here is, are these guys dead set on the money? And if not, what can we exploit to get them to fuck off?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's all right. That'll work.
No, we are in lockstep agreement.
Guys, when when they come, I'll be down on the ground with them, but I'm a third party.
But this is
So,
dangerous, says Mario.
I'm not with you guys.
And she looks at you, very worried, by the way.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she looks at you, she's saying that this is very dangerous. She looks at you in a very worried way.
I have to stay true to my goddess.
Listen,
understand.
Danger is just a part of life. We can't avoid it. And we're here to do a job. We already got paid part of the money up front. We have an obligation to get rid of these guys. And I think if things go sour, then they go sour. But if not, I think, we should try to discourage them from there being anything here worth of value. And if they don't agree with that, we hose them down with that contraption.
I have a.
And then we tell them there's more where that came from if they don't pick a new target. We don't care if they, change their ways. They just gotta not be around here anymore.
I have a theoretical question for our theological guy.
Is that me? I'm the theological guy?
Yeah. Sorry,
Congratulations.
I'm just a regular old worlder, man.
All of you humans look the same to me, and I can't tell who's who. Because the mic only lights up on my picture when I'm talking. So, which one of you is our theological guy? I can't remember. Is it you, Johannes?
I think you're referring to me, but
No, well, yeah.
Is
the one who keeps on saying he doesn't want to kill people because he doesn't want to offend his goddess.
I'm just going by the pictures that I see, and I'm just asking who's who, because all I can see is I know who Creepio is because Creepio talks weird and he's ugly as shit.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Gustav has the Balenciaga meme face, and then Johannes is just some clip art from something, and I can't really tell who's who.
Hey, I'll have you know that I photoshopped that together. That's a bunch of different pictures put together, bro.
All right.
It's an AI generated thing, and
my theological question is, and what's your god again?
I'm several.
What's the one?
Shalia is the one that is.
There we go, Shalia.
Right now.
Cool. Shalia.
And you got to guess the other.
How much do people respect Shalia?
Everybody bleeds, everybody dies. So
exactly. If we, I'm not going out of my way here to do something illegal, but I got a pretty fair hand at writing legibly. I know the law. If I wrote up a writ that said that this is a plague house, do you think that would, with the seal of Shalia on it, do you think that would dissuade them from entering?
I'm not sure they'd buy it.
All right, cool. I thought it was worth a shot. Yeah, I'm still cool with talking it out with them, and if it doesn't work, absolutely fucking murking them. We can put.
I think these guys are somebody else's hired thugs. I think whoever paid them is aware there is something more valuable here so they're not going to buy it. I think.
So it's not an issue. It's not immoral if we put them on the back of a T-shirt.
Whatever that means, yes.
It's not immoral if we put them on the back of a milk jug.
We all return to more at some point or another.
Like you guys do.
Oh, you'll find out maybe one day, and so will I.
Only in circumstances of preserving other life. Or, I hate to bring it up, guys, but servants of the Fly Lord, I will not hesitate.
Wow.
Is that not one of your gods?
Well,
when he said that, you all felt a bit strange. In a very unpleasant way. You feel bile coming up in the back of your throats. Suddenly there's a slight itching on your hands.
I try to shake it off.
Yeah, there's this strange smell coming, you don't know from where. But it only lasts a second, even less so. Then goes away.
Was that me?
Let's not speak of that again.
I say, well, these guys may all have unfortunate accidents. It's hard to say. Some
wait.
people are just clumsy.
Wait, Johannes, says Marla. I mean, what happened during the night with that man on the roof was one thing, but are we really now considering,
No.
I
doing,
shake my head at her. No.
doing
no.
what I think that you are considering doing?
Marla,
I don't think you have any say in this.
Why so?
That's whoa.
Hey,
That's fucked up. Hey, I may be fighting
Oh,
for half
excuse
the
me.
price,
Is Marla gonna go fuck these people out of their bloodthirst?
no, but I can fucking
Are
you
you
with my
going to
dagger
fuck
right
them
now,
out of
she
the
says.
damn.
Creepio, I don't even know which
Wow.
hole they'd stick it in with you, bud.
Wow.
Wow. That's,
Okay.
Shut up and help me move this barrel. Make
I'm
yourself
tiny.
useful if you're gonna
I
be
have the
taking part of the
strength.
gold.
I am the strength of a child. All I'm saying is, Marla.
I'm talking to Marla, not you.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. Go ahead. Yeah.
If we're actually moving a barrel, I'll help you.
yeah.
All I'm saying is, I am willing to do a lot for 100 gold, especially hiding bodies. And yes, that burp was totally a character.
Well, maybe you should spread your legs for these men then.
Dude, do you even know how fucking small that is?
They'll pay extra for that, I hear, in certain circles.
That's really fucked up, Creepio. That's really, I mean, even for you, bud, that's really fucked up. I would expect that from the clergyman here, but not you, man.
Marla says that I can guarantee you that the only breast that Scipio ever looked at was his mother's.
This is
I thought you
probably
were
true.
gonna say sheep.
I would laugh, but that's just really sad, man.
Well, we don't know what they do in Stirland, but or wherever the hell he's from.
You guys need to stop bickering because there's
Is he
some
from
bad
Sterling?
men on their way here.
Okay. Well,
I've heard about that. I've heard about that hot beer. That hot beer is real good.
Halflings.
Yeah, you are, by the way, bringing the barrel up the stairs right now.
Anywho, so just Marla, to circle back to your question, I'm
not going to fuck those men, by the way.
No. Well, yeah, I.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Creepio, can you shut your hole?
Which one? He's
Just
got
for
like
1
fucking
second.
9 of them.
Anyway, so Marla, to answer your question, I'm not suggesting violence. I will say though that guy tried violence against us and he hurt himself. So what I'm saying is that we try to
call it a
reason with
24
them.
karat run of bad luck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't he? Anyway, so I'm just saying, we're not gonna say that we killed the guy, but we'll just say, and we also don't know if that guy was with them either.
Oh,
But
what's
the
that,
point is,
Judge? He just fell down.
fell down repeatedly against my sword.
How horrifying.
But anyway, so anyway, let's just get this thing up the stairs and not argue. How about we do that?
Excellent idea.
Oh, but guys, we've been working so much faster by arguing.
Okay.
I tell you what, if it'll shut you guys up, I'll go cook. You guys hash out the rest of this, and at the end of it, just tell me where I need to throw slings at. All right?
Okay. I thought I'm surprised that Fat Boy would let you in his kitchen.
Well, shut up. I'm going anyway.
Sick burn, bro.
Just for that, I'm going to poison your meal. Just yours.
Does anyone have a bomb for this burn, right? Okay. Right.
Marla, do you want to stay in the manor?
I want to earn my part, so I'm not afraid of getting my hands dirty. And she looks at Creepio venomously.
Yeah.
Perhaps this could be,
Creepio,
Like you
making
liked
friends.
me before anyway.
What? Sorry, Creepio. I didn't cut that.
I said like you liked me before anyway.
Believe it or not, I really did.
If I
Before.
can, I try to pass gas if I'm able to try to reinvigorate that smell that we just had a minute ago.
Yeah, sure, we can roll toughness test, but if you botch, you shoot yourself.
Oh, boy.
Awesome.
You failed. You've tried to,
Oh,
know,
no. Oh no!
but nothing came out.
Little brown airbrush there.
Yeah. Little offering to the Lord of Decay.
little bit of streak marks there.
With my failure, I just glare at Marla.
Yeah, well. Okay, you've brought the barrel upstairs. Where upstairs exactly? To the
I think to the study.
Studies
the
on the
ground
ground
floor.
floor. Studies on the ground floor. So
Not Fat Boy's room, the unused room.
unused room here. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what are we doing?
You've brought the fire the fire extinguisher thingy there.
Oh, to the unused room?
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
I don't know. I'm just asking
No,
where I'm bringing it.
I thought we were bringing it just to the ground floor in front, aimed at the door.
Oh, okay. So in front of the door. So ping is here. Yes.
Well, a little further back so that they can get in through the door. Because that's what it's... Well, okay, whatever. Yeah, let's put it by the door. Yeah, sure.
No, I don't. I mean, if you want to.
Well, where are we talking to them? Are we talking to them outside? Is that
I'd
the
imagine
plan?
outside if we don't want them inside, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I figured you
sure.
guys are gonna be on the roof or on the platform on the roof, yelling down
All right,
at
yeah.
them.
So put it close to the door so you can aim it out the door when, or.
So you're.
Because my thought was, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you're putting
I
this.
put it wherever our very short friends will be, because I'll be outside with Johannes.
Well, the halflings will be on the roof, but as I said before, it's impossible. It's impossible to put it on the roof. So you can.
I think you should be inside in case things hit the fan, and then you do your thing.
Sure. I'll move the barrel to where the previous ping was in front of the dining room, and I'll just sit on it, holding the hose.
So it's here, sure.
Or one of them.
I'm gonna.
If it comes to that, if they breach the door, I'm gonna attack from the outside, or at the very least, hit and run and get a few guys to chase me down the block or something.
I just don't like the idea of you being out there by yourself.
Me too, says Mark.
Have a little faith, my friend. I could always run.
But I'm not the one here that's great at making plans, so I'll do my part and sit here with the barrel.
And if angry men come in here, you know what to do then.
I tap my knee. I'll give him the knee.
No, give them the sword or something at that point. They're trying to kill you.
I don't tell you how to do your job. I only try to tell Marla how to do hers, but she doesn't listen to me.
I didn't know you had such a long history with prostitution, although that would explain the face.
I mean, is it really that big of a surprise?
Wow.
Come to think of it, not really.
Yeah.
I will be with my dagger behind the house. If things go south, Gustav, I will aid you.
Right. I think you could be another independently concerned witness to whatever's going on, but make sure you stay further back than where I'm at, so they come for me first.
She just nods. And Johannes, where are you going to be?
I guess I'm going to be near Lambert Cherryheart, and I'm assuming that. Yeah, I'm assuming that we were supposed to be on the roof to converse with these gentlemen.
Okay, so you are going to be, I presume, on the platform on the roof, because look at the roof. The roof is tilted. So if it's not very stable, if you want to be on a stable piece of the roof and overlooking the front entrance, you need to be here, because here the flat part it's on the back.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my. Of course, you can be on the tilted part, but you will need to make agility roll, a single one to enter this part in order not to fall. And then, if you will move on this part, you need to make another further agility rolls. So that's up to you.
Right. No, I think we should be on the platform. What do you think, Lambert?
Yeah, I'm all for being on the platform there, bud.
On the stable part.
I mean, yeah.
I prefer to be on the most stable part of this plan.
Yeah.
The
Well,
platform.
we are the highest up, the farthest away from danger at this point. And you have a bird's eye view to hit people with your sling.
The platform, from what you've gathered, is it is very stable and solidly built. After all, the professor, he's a man of science, so he's not into shoddy engineering business. All right, so I guess that's the plan. You've all prepared the necessary components of your successful plan. You've brought the fire extinguishing thingy up, and you are waiting for the inevitable to happen.
I want it said in front of everybody. If anything happens to me, I want Marla to get my share.
Okay.
I look to Marla and I say, so that way, if things really go south, you could still
So
run.
just saying this in just out loud. Do you want me to write that up?
No, just amongst us.
You don't want that to be legally legible.
She looks very touched.
You want the ability for Creepio to be a fucking asshole and just steal the money and fuck off.
I don't think he would do that.
Yeah, why would you? What an assault on my character.
That's very touching, good stuff, says Marla, and I thank you for this. But we are all making through this thing together tonight. I'm sure of it. Even Creepio, she says.
I attach my Shalia's Mercy, pay what you can sign to the top of my quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
So, night falls in Aldorf. Just after 8 p.m., approximately, of course, 8 p.m. I'm telling this in, for game purposes, not that you have watches or anything. Okay, Johannes and Lambert, roll me perception tests, minus 5% for now. And same with you, Gustav.
What's the minus 5% for? Is that dark?
Yeah,
I've
so you don't have the minus.
It looks
Well,
like
I still suck at it.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, I believe.
No,
that's
Johannes, you don't. Oh yeah, you are on the roof. Sorry, my bad. Hmm?
Yeah.
Anyone wants a reroll?
No, I'll take it as it is.
Hold on a second. I'm bad at math.
I'm thinking.
No, I passed.
You passed. You
With
have
minus
bonus.
5. Well, no, but I rolled. My stat is a 43.
Mm-hmm.
With minus 5, that's 38. I rolled a 37.
No, minus 5, which means that you have minus 5. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you passed. Yeah, you passed by 1. Okay.
That's what I was trying to say. Is I was like, what is 43 minus 5?
I'm sorry. I'm a mathematical moron.
No,
right. Yeah.
No. That I was having that same issue. I'm
All right. So, Johannes, you see suddenly in the darkness, from like a dozen meters from the house, maybe 2,000 meters from the house, you see that a group of people approaches. Walks on the street. This place, as you can see on the map, it's near the walls, And as I've said before, it's this it's a relatively peaceful and calm neighborhood, and there are not too many people, walking around here, especially since Kugelschreiber is an inventor, and in the Empire people tend to stay usually far away from them because they tend to make things go boom.
Yeah.
So normally during your everyday day here, there were not too many people around this place, but now you see 5 men are approaching the Kugelschreiber house, and you are sure that they are walking to the Kugelschreiber house. You see that these men, they are moving in a loose formation. They all have hats with white brims, and long cloaks are covering their frames. They are all cloaked. They are hooded. They have, some of them have hoods over their hats.
Okay.
And 2 of them, you see, they are hiding something under their cloaks.
Okay.
Only you see that. Lambert doesn't. So, are you saying anything to Lambert?
Well, I'm just gonna shout down to the guys. Good evening, gentlemen.
Okay. While they are so far away still, yes. Okay.
They're super far away.
like no,
Okay.
no, they're like 24 meters. But of course you can shout.
Okay. Well, no. If I would wait till they got closer. Sorry,
Okay.
I thought they were closer than that. Okay, so I will say, Psst, hey, Lambert, I think these are the guys.
Oh, right. We're doing stuff now. All right.
And I do the whippoorwill, whatever the signal that we forgot to agree to was.
Wait, there was a signal?
I don't know.
No, we never talked about it. I'm just drumming on the barrel that I'm sitting on.
The guys are coming.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You are saying this to Lambert. Lambert, when Johannes told you that, and you look in the direction, of course, you see the 5 men. They are walking very confidently, with there's almost a swagger to their walk. It's like they own the street, It's like they own the place.
The old cock. Right.
You are speaking Sandy a lot quieter, Michael. I don't know why. Maybe.
I'll figure it out. So.
It's like you've moved away from your microphone.
That better?
Oh yeah, now better.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No worries. So yeah, and now you see they are approaching the house. Now,
Gotcha.
Gustav, now you also see them without any rolls. Because the roll was for your comrades to see them before, or for you to see them before, and prepare accordingly. But now they are almost upon you. 5 men.
And I'm like right across the street with my barber surgeon tools and stuff.
Yeah, because I presume that you are standing in front of the house, yes?
Yeah, like across the street. I don't want to look like I'm with them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, so now you see them. You also see them. You also see that they are all wearing masks. They are like wearing those, masks that only cover the upper part of your face, like the masks from those old movies, old black and white movies with the villain tying the damsel to the railroad tracks, stuff like that.
The Zorro mask.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Zorro, yeah.
Yeah, Zorro mask. Yeah.
Is there any physical ailments?
Sorry, what?
Does anybody have any visible physical ailments or anything?
You're talking about.
I do.
You're talking about this man, yes?
Yeah.
No. They look like they are very healthy and they are in a very good condition.
Ale and hearty.
Yeah. Clearly, they take good care of themselves. Clearly, they eat good, sleep good. Stuff like that.
Okay.
And let me quickly see. By the way, I don't know if you wanted to do that, Brian, but you are the only person standing here on the street. You know, as I
Yeah.
said before, there are not that many people here, so let me just quickly roll D100. Those men spotted you very quickly.
I wave.
You see that? You wave at them.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you wave at them, you see that two of them remove their hands from under their cloaks, and they have crossbows loaded.
Oh shit!
They're not aiming them at you per se, but they have them in this position of almost ready to shoot. While the others, they've also, pulled their cloaks away, and you see that they have swords and they have daggers under the under their cloaks.
I'm gonna rest my quarterstaff, which has the sign at the top, right, like against my chest, and put my hands up and say, "Gentlemen, is everything all right?"
3 of them are approaching you with their leader actually pulling his sword out. And Johannes and Lambert, you see this. And, the leader is holding his sword in a very casual way, actually. He almost looks like a theatrical figure, like he's an actor, actually. He's almost like swaggering towards you, and he says, he stops in front of you with his 2 men, looks you up and down.
I cower.
And it's just, he produces this smirk, this well, he says. Who do we have here? What are you doing on the street, boy?
I'm just a street healer, sir. Do any of you men have any ailments that you need treated? I don't charge.
I've never seen you before here. What is your business on my street?
This is your street. I'm new to town, sir. I didn't know.
Huh? Look at this man. He's new to town, he says to his men, and they are new to town. Well, since you're new to town, boy, he says, and he, approaches you very closely now. It's customary to be gentle, to be civil, to have the manners. Manners make of men, after all.
Yes, I agree.
You should maybe offer me some tribute. Pay the tax. What say you?
Okay, I would keep whatever I get from donations in my barber surgeon kit. So I haven't designated anything though. Do you want me to roll something?
Roll.
Like whatever's in that. Like.
Roll D10.
Okay. So I open up my barber surgeon kit.
And how much did it roll?
4 gold.
You have 4 gold total.
I hand it to him, and I want to tremble, like even if I have to force it. I'm like, handle it, like handing him the money, trembling.
You handle him the 4 gold, and he's like, that's a nice sum of gold you have here. Nice sum of gold. This will suffice, thank you. And you see that he actually, I would like for you to roll me plus 30% charm, so that your trembling will come out as authentic.
Oh,
nice! It's very authentic. You are.
A little squirt of pee.
Yeah, a little pee comes out.
You are an excellent coward. You're like, and he's like, that's very good, boy. I see that you know your place. But now, you should go away from here.
I'm Zen, sir. What's your name? I'll tell everyone.
And he says, he approaches you, and he's dropping the act. My name is not your fucking business, and it's better for you not to know. Now be a good little bleed heart somewhere else. Because this canal right here, it's deep enough. If you catch my drift. Now! Off you go! He says.
I'm gonna close up my barber surgeon kit and take off running down the street.
Okay. Now, boys, that was a pretty good start to a night. He says to his men, and they are all laughing, and they are all producing weapons. Actually, I also need to roll for them once again because Johannes and Lambert, you are. I think they passed.
Dicking around on the roof.
Yeah, I think they actually passed. Let me see. They have the. Sorry, just need to check very quickly one thing. Where's the? Oh yeah, here. And suddenly one of them says, "Boss, look up the roof." One of them cries, and every single one of them looks up, and they see you, Lambert and Johannes. Two of the men with crossbows. They are not like bringing them up, but they are certainly, bringing them up to fire. But they are certainly, getting prepared. Let's just say.
Whoa, guys, calm down, calm.
Who are you?
Fuck? No.
Says the
Good
man.
evening, gentlemen.
Oh my God, we're just trying to rob this place. What the fuck? Everything we turn to goes to shit.
I don't want to be too far away. I want to run around a corner and
Sure.
maybe find Marla around the corner. Hopefully,
That's a nice lot of steel that you guys have. Hey, nice crossbow. Those are real cute. Can y'all fuck off for like a little bit? Let us rummage around a little bit. You can have what's left. I don't care. We just want to steal a little bit.
So, the leader is clearly like, yeah. How about no?
I'm sorry. Are you really trying to go against the fucking king of beggars, man? We got hired to do a job here.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. No, not okay. Yeah. All right. You've confused me with someone who gives a fuck. That's the problem.
And you've confused me with someone who's not in a position of power here, bud. We go missing, and you take a fucking nap in the canal. Do you understand how that works, dipshit?
Roll fellowship.
Roll initiative.
Roll fellowship -10.
Yeah!
He's like, the man himself. You see that he's not very. You're not sure if he's very impressed or anything, but at the same time, his men, they are clearly more nervous than he is, and they are, whispering something like, "Who's this guy?" Like he talks serious business, stuff like that. And he's like, all right. King of beggars, hey, what's your name?
My name's not your business, jackass.
Look, friend, I appreciate...
Don't bring that friend shit. You saw me, and you pulled steel. We're going to talk business. We're not going to talk niceties here. We're going to talk business.
Okay, wait. Clearly what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Not at all, man. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell they're doing here.
We are here to earn our paycheck, let's just say. We are also working for someone very important.
More important than the king of beggars?
Yeah, you could probably say that. More important than him.
Who's that?
As I said before, you ask too many questions, peon.
Well, so here's the thing. You have your job, we have our job. You say your boss is more important than our boss. That's what you're saying. Is
Yes.
that what I'm understanding?
Well,
Okay.
unless you have problem with your hearing, then yes.
No. I hear you 100%. What I'm saying is without knowing who your boss is, we've told you who our boss is. Without knowing who your boss is, how do we know that you're not full of shit?
All right, guys. We got off on the wrong foot. It's been a really rough night. Let's start over from the beginning. All right. Hi, my name is Lambert. I'd shake your hand, but you're all the way fucking down there. I'm working for the King of Beggars. If you're working for somebody else, I would like to know who, so that when I go back to the King of Beggars, I can say, hey, we crossed some territory. We need to talk about this.
You see that the man is not saying anything for a while. He's just, holding still. And then he's, clearly his men are expecting him to do something, of course. And then he's, all right, I'll bite. You want to rob this place? Go ahead. You can take any valuable you want, but the money that the old man has belongs to us. I'll give you, and he says, the equivalent of like 30 minutes to go.
30 minutes.
30 Glockenspiels.
Yeah,
30
30
minutes. A whole 30 minutes. Oh, man.
After that,
All right.
We go to take what is ours.
Are y'all just going to hang out there? Or?
Yeah. It's
Coffee shop around the corner.
It will be a pleasure to look at professionals at work, right?
We're going to be inside the house. There's not much to look at, dumbass.
Jesus Christ.
But I presume that you will be leaving the house at some point, right?
Yeah, not by the front door.
You're saying very well. Well, as I've said before, and he says 30 minutes. And the man, you see that he and the man, they are falling back into the side alleys from the main street here. They are walking back cautiously, especially the crossbow wielding man. They're watching you very carefully, but they are not making any, any aggressive movements, anything like that. By the way, Gustav, you've reached Marla, and she asks, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, I'm good. What was the guy's name?
He didn't introduce himself.
His name was Nunya.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
And Creepio,
yeah,
you've also heard this conversation from the ground floor, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt, but at some point when I heard the voices, the shouting, I wanted to move to the window to eavesdrop.
You can do that without any problems, and you hear everything, and you see most of what's happening outside on the street. Of course.
I'm gonna get my bag out, and I'm gonna switch from my Shally investments to the dirty ass cloak, and put a black scarf over my face, and take the Shally's Mercy sign off of the quarterstaff and bundle it up so it doesn't get broken.
Sure. Okay.
I'm assuming I didn't hear anything that was said earlier, right?
No, because you went behind the house, so you are curious.
Okay.
So you've all heard everything.
I'm gonna creep back to the corner and peek around it.
As you do that, after Lambert said what he said, you don't see the men anywhere. They've gone. So what?
I'm gonna wait. We go back to Marla, and I'll tell her we wait.
Say to Lambert, well, that's a fine mess you've gotten us into.
Yeah, a little bit. I thought maybe it would work where we get his name or his employer or some shit, but we never really talked about how we were going to talk to them or what. I tell you what.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Can you give me a hand down in the kitchen real quick?
Mhm.
Cool. We're gonna go down to the kitchen. We're gonna grab a couple of pots and just heat up as much water or oil or anything that we have, and we're going back up top.
Mm-hmm. When you go down, sorry, when you go downstairs. Sorry, what?
That's some halfling shit.
When you go downstairs, Johannes and Lambert, you also see that the professor is here. And Cree, you've also noticed that he entered the house from the garden, and he's saying, "Oh, I've heard the terrible ruckus. What is going on? Did you've already encountered the scandalous?"
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
We're working on phase 2 of our plan.
What is the phase 2 of your plan? Please tell me.
Don't worry about it. There's gonna be some mess that needs to get cleaned up, but don't worry about it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What mess? What mess? He says.
Maybe outside.
Oh, you see,
Like
Marla's
hey.
gonna take care of them. It might get messy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real sticky situation.
But you are not planning any violence, yes? I've told you explicitly, I don't want any violence.
Professor, look at me. Do I look like I would stab someone?
No, but I don't want any violence.
I promise. Hey,
We're just
buddy.
gonna go cook them. We're gonna cook them something to eat.
We're gonna cook them something to eat. We're gonna have a nice dinner. I'm gonna make sure they get all fed, okay? And we're gonna have a nice dinner. We're gonna have a nice chat. The only issue we have is they can't see you, so you gotta get back down in that basement, buddy.
Okay, try to charm him with minus 10%.
No!
You want to reroll?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Wait. It wasn't a success because it looks like a success.
Minus 10.
Oh, minus 10. God damn it.
So I gotta reroll that.
Fuck. Even better.
Oh.
You see that Kugelschreiber looks at you very seriously, and he looks very seriously. Look, I'm going to be perfectly clear. I've hired you to take care of this mess, but I don't want any violence on my premises or on the street. These men are dangerous, and if you think that dealing with them by doing whatever violent things you plan to do, like, and he points at the fire extinguisher thing, like, like this, will solve the problem, it won't.
Oh, hey. I just had an idea.
I don't want trouble. I don't want trouble for my work, for my life, and for my assistant.
So you just want to keep paying them. That's what I'm getting.
No,
I've hired you to take care of
Yeah.
the problem. That doesn't mean killing or hurting them.
Taking care of the problem.
No.
hired us.
We've got this, Lambert. We've got this.
All right,
Funny,
yeah,
I'm
fuck
kind of set on hurting them now.
Let's
I
go to the
can't hear any
kitchen.
of this.
Let's go to the kitchen and whip up a special treat for our friends. I got an idea.
Why don't you, for example, try shadowing them? See where they go. After they come here, they take my money. They can take another batch of my money if you manage to later track them, see where they go, maybe alert the authorities, or maybe deal with them there, far away from my home. That's taking care of the trouble.
Yeah.
He says.
No. I've got a plan. Come on, let's go figure out something that no one can resist to eat or drink. Come on, Lambert.
Oh. Okay.
You get what you smell what I'm cooking?
Not yet, but I will in probably about 10 minutes.
All
right.
He just nods, and he once again says, "No trouble," and then he goes back to the garden.
No trouble. All right. Who is gonna stay out here?
By the way, sorry, Gustav, you returned inside with Marla?
Oh, I thought I was still outside, like in an alley on the side of the house or something.
You're still in the alley, yes? You're just watching? Okay, yeah, so you're not inside. So inside
I'm expecting these guys to come back and hack the door down or something. So I'm waiting. Like, I didn't hear anything anybody just said. So I'm expecting them to come hack the door down, and then I'm going to attack them from behind.
From the kitchen, I can just shout out, I really cocked it up. Can you stall them for as long as you can? I'm sorry.
Well,
Hey guys, I'm usually not the guy in the idea department, so I have one, but it may not be a good one.
shoot.
Why don't we tell him that I'm the king of thieves or whatever nonsense you yelled from the rooftop, and that I need to meet with their boss so that we can determine who's going to extort this asshole. No offense, for the ongoing future, and they take me to meet him, and we deal with that problem at the source.
I'll bet this inventor even has a smoke machine.
I mean,
You can make an engine.
like, shush. Hey, real quiet here. Hey guys. Hey. I like talking. It's nice and calm in this place. I know that we're kind of putting on like an act and shit, and I really fucked this up and shit. But could we? If we play our cards right here, couldn't we just extort this guy anyways?
That seems kind of against,
Yeah.
everything that we do, our kind of creed.
Yeah. What's our creed, Creepio?
To do no harm.
To make money. That's right.
And to meet people in the nuts as often as possible.
Meet people in the nuts as much as possible. Correct.
Well, I mean, that's easy to understand, which I can get behind. They don't call me Nepio for nothing.
Wow, that was a good one. Okay, well, so do you guys want to hear my plan?
I wasn't talking about extorting fucking the professor.
Okay.
I don't have an issue.
Oh, that's how it came off.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how it
okay.
sounded.
Gotcha. All right. So, are we going to violently kill these guys, or are we going to follow them and then violently kill them?
No, well,
Pat my knee.
So here's the thing. So what occurred to me when we were talking about going to the thing and no violence and blibbity blobbity blue. If we're going to the kitchen, why don't we whip up some cocktails or something that no self-respecting person can resist, and I'll whip up one of my special potions.
By the way, Sean, you won't have time. You have like 15 minutes left before those guys return.
God damn it! This is a perfect plan.
Yeah.
Next time I'll have roofies mixed up, ready to go.
So you know.
Okay. All right. Well, then plan. What are we on? Plan X now.
W.
I think. Let's. Where's the dude's money?
You want help? Now hold up.
No.
You can.
So we'll make it look like we did our thing, and that we very nicely placed the dude's box of money in the middle of the floor, so they wouldn't have to dirty their hands to get it.
Saying, we could say that we did our part, and one of us fucking cut and run with the money.
No.
That gets them away from the house.
Well, no. But I think giving them the money and then following them is like what's his nuts suggested is the quickest way to figure out what their deal is. I was hoping to maybe have a few of them shit their brains out or fall asleep, but since that's not an option,
buddy, it's okay. I'm right there. The sentiment's real. Like I think we're having a real bonding moment here, and it's been rough. It's been so fucking rough getting the goddamn halfling movement up. I know I've been coming off a little bit bloodthirsty tonight. But I'll level with you. I'll stick with your plan until we get them away from the property. Once we know what's up.
Yeah.
Is Marla in the room?
No, Marla is with Gustav.
Good. I don't want Marla to see it, but I want to fuck somebody up.
Okay. Well.
Right? No. I don't think you understand. There's a lot of prejudice here. All right. and I want to work that shit out. Okay.
Well,
So you're
Yeah,
gonna
there's a
let
lot
me
of
do this?
prejudice towards halflings with all these halflings around us in this halfling house who hired us.
Exactly. Exactly.
There is a lot of halfling hate.
Yeah, my people are definitely servants, huh?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yes, they're definitely not racist against halflings because they hire them as cooks
Guys,
and servants.
let's take a 5-minute break, okay? I'll be
Okay.
yeah. Tea break.
Sure.
Yep, sounds good. I will do so.
Yeah, coffee break.
Yeah, my bladder's full of urine. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Good boy.
Playing with the dog.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, my dog is sitting over here in her bed.
He
Because
seems very bored on roleplay day. He just hangs out in his room with me.
yeah. Well, she was earlier. She was under the table because that's what she likes to do when my wife, my wife works from home. So during the day, when my wife is on the computer, she's sitting under the table at her feet most of the day. But she started out doing that, but then I guess I'm too loud. She didn't like it.
I think it's funny that like you guys are making this plan that I can't hear any of, and I'm just more pissed off that the guy robbed an honest healer, and I'm gonna come in swinging.
Yeah.
Wild card, bitches.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was like, well, my plan went to shit immediately. Okay. I mean,
I was under the impression that he didn't want them in there. He didn't want any violence inside the building. But if they breach the door, it is what it is, right? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but yeah, I think so. But I think
I'm also expecting this cannon to go off the second the door opens. So
well, the way I'm reading it is that he doesn't want any he doesn't want any violence anywhere in or around his house. But that's not to say that we can't follow them and and commit violence later. But also, I think our group committing violence against this heavily armed group of people is probably going to go badly for us. Just saying.
yeah,
So
we can't communicate that though.
Yeah, no, we can't. And
I think things are more dire than they are right now from where I'm sitting. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, that's just it. You don't know exactly what's going on, but yeah.
If I look around the corner, I see these guys walk in there. I'm assuming they're about to murder everybody in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No.
So
you go with the information you have.
wait for the cannon shot. I mean, that part's probably gonna throw me off if it doesn't go off. But
Well, that's just it. Well, yeah. I don't think it's going to go off because I mean, so if we do what I suggested, which so far hasn't happened, it would be that we make like we did do our thievery, and then just being the nice guys that we are, we found the money and we left it for them so they can take it and get the fuck out, and then we follow them. But
I might start some shit at the door.
right, well, that'll be an issue, but
It's not about the gold, but I plan on getting the gold back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
The principle.
Mm-hmm. They are abusing the weak, and Shalia's not on with that.
I also got the vibe, like, in character, that they're out of their element too.
Yeah, there's something squirrely about them. They seem, although they seem well armed, there's something weird about
They don't
them.
seem ready to use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they could just be bullshitters, and pretending that they're all hard.
Oh no, they look pretty well armed to be bullshitters. Yeah. That's a lot of commitment to the.
Well, maybe they're all stage weapons.
Maybe, I don't know. I was inside the house, so I couldn't really see.
Yeah. There's something fishy about them. That's all I'm gonna say. There's something seems off to me, but I don't know.
I was just saying earlier, it's good to have your plan, but just remember, I'm about to come and fuck up whatever your plan is.
I think at this point I should be prepared for whatever plan I make to be fucked up in the first place before you fuck it up. But
all right,
hold on a second. I'm just gonna put down my headset one more time. I got a bunch of snot rags to throw away.
Gross. I got food showing up, so I might be.
Duncan, you want to say hi, buddy?
Myself a little bit as I eat.
All right. Duncan's being super quiet. He's on the mic though.
Hey, Duncan. How's it going, bud?
He's still only 3 months old. He's just looking at me with wonder.
Yeah. Giving your dad lots of poop to clean up?
Today, yeah. That's the thing with breastfeeding is it's just so efficient that he only poops once every 3 days, and when he does, it's a fucking disaster.
Are you aware of what
a
doo-doo swan is yet?
What?
I'm taking my headset off for this conversation.
Am I aware of what a what is?
I gotta make sure Keith is checked out first. He doesn't want to hear it.
Want to hear about poop?
A doo-doo swan, all right?
The fuck is a doo-doo swan?
So when they have one of those poops every few days, and it's just a shit ton of poop, and it's all clay-like, right?
Yeah.
It'll just form to the inside of the diaper.
Oh
right?
yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Looks like a little swan.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not like Clay. He's still pretty young. This is like there's a mistake happened where like I'll get the majority off, but I'm still having to hold him out in front of me like Simba to get him to the bathtub.
Yeah.
I haven't had any of those.
Well, you haven't lived until you've had the
Yeah, you don't know what living is until you've had to clean up another man's poop.
yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I do that, but I've had a
I
one
do that all
time.
the time, guys.
I actually did clean up people's shit before I had kids. It was gross. I cleaned up puking shit at an after-hours disco.
Oh,
Yeah, it was fucking rad.
who shits at a club?
Well, people shit. I missed the time where somebody shit on the stage. I didn't have to clean that one up. I just had to unclog the toilet, the one toilet, for 300 people.
I do want to say something. It's weird, but my son might have red hair.
Yeah, I could see
Don't
that.
you kind of have some red hairs?
I am redheaded.
Yeah.
He
You
might
like
have
your
red
beard
hair.
is red at least.
Well, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm bald now, but
You did have red hair when you had hair. Yeah, well, no, my daughter's hair is more close to my hair color, and my son's hair color is darker.
like the
more
red
his
is
mom's.
really coming out.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. So my daughter has a red brown hair color.
Here, I'll link the picture here.
My son's got pretty much my hair color, but my wife's hair texture.
Mm.
Like there.
Okay, for some reason the way I'm gonna expand this because for some reason the way Discord, there we go. It's not super red though.
It's a lot more red than black.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely actually that's what got my wife starting to do her highlights in her hair was to match my daughter's hair color better.
Aw,
Yeah.
living vicariously.
Yeah, well, that's just it. It bugged her that her baby had lighter hair color than her. So
I was
that's-
blonde until I was like 2, and then I got like dark brown hair.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was the same way.
I told my wife not to get too excited about it because it's likely like his hair's still gonna change. My hair is all over the place, man. Like I've got some blonde in here. I've got most of the hair on top of my head is black, and it just gets brighter from there.
Yep.
My body
Yeah,
is a
well-
wonderland.
I was yeah. Good one.
Oh
Anyway.
boy, I really, really, really don't want to hand this check over today, but it's better than handing over 17,000.
It's better than and it's better than having to play Naked Prey in your downstairs.
I mean, I'm gonna do that anyways, but still,
Well, at least it'll be air conditioned nakedness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
jeez.
we got a new process starting tomorrow that I had to get recertified on because I haven't had to work with HFL in like 2 years. And this uses like 6 gallons of it in one of the processes. But
Okay.
I'm now certified. So I'll be handling a lot of bone disintegrating acid.
Yeah. Well, hey, that could come in useful if you need to get rid of a body.
Now, if you're getting rid of a body, use base.
That's true.
You're getting rid of a body, use something like potassium hydroxide. Don't use an acid.
Oh, okay. Takes notes.
Yep.
Breaking
That's
Bad
what
got
I
it wrong.
that's what I use to get rid of like brain tissue when we do a extraction. That shit, like it eats it away in like an hour.
Okay. So
That's like when I was at the sporting goods store and the guy came up to the gun counter and was asking, "So, if you wanted to bury a gun, what would you do?"
Hey, you guys sell untraced guns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it cheaper if the gun doesn't have a serial number?
Why, yes. Actually, no, it's more expensive.
It's way more expensive.
Yeah. Buying a gun from a guy in a motel.
So somebody in the, like, if I say Leeds, you don't know what that means, but like a shit part of town, got arrested like 3 days ago for selling just selling guns is not a crime, but selling guns that he had taken a file and just filed the number off,
Jesus
like
Christ.
really badly.
Oh my God.
And it's
What a
all stuff that
fucking
he
idiot.
stole from a pawn shop.
Okay.
Oh man, gotta love meth heads.
Yeah, I was
So-
gonna say that's some thinking right there. Sorry, go ahead.
You are on the ground floor, and you are discussing stuff, except for your Gustav and Marla, who are outside still. Please return to discussing stuff. And Gustav, if you want to do anything, then also tell me.
I want to form a little plan with Marla, but
Okay.
other than that, I don't have anything to say.
So hey guys, so what do you think? We pretend that we robbed the place. We pretend that we left them like left them the thing with some cookies on it. Left them the box of money with some cookies on it as a way of like saying like, hey, no hard feelings. And then we follow these bastards where they're going and potentially take out our frustrations on them if necessary. How's that sound?
Why not?
Because he said no violence in the house or on the street around the house, but he didn't say anything about following them back to their place and doing a little violence. Sound good? No? Okay, sounds horrible. All right. Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Cree, you were saying something?
I said, why not?
Okay.
Seems as good of a plan as any other one we have.
Lambert?
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll find Kugelschreiber and ask him for where his box of money is that we've got a plan and that involves giving these guys the money tonight.
And he's saying, you go to the garden, you go downstairs, and you see that the professor is still tinkering with the sub. You tell him the plan, and he's like, yes, very well. So you will do what I told you. Yes, you will give them the money, and then you will follow them to see where they do their vile enterprises from. Yes, and then you
Yes,
will.
that's.
And
we
then
will
you will
report
do
them
what...
to the authorities.
Yes, excellent, very well. Please go upstairs. I will arrive there shortly with the money for you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And do it in the next 15 minutes because that's when they're coming.
I will. Don't worry.
Yeah.
He says. Gustav, you want to discuss something with Marla, some kind of plan. What was it?
Yeah. I want to ask her if she's heard anything.
Well, I've heard the whole thing. I mean, the guys, Lambert was saying good stuff, but they weren't exactly threatened. It's like they didn't care. It's like they were above this whole thing. Like they, well, I don't know.
I looked around the corner and the guys weren't there. I assumed they were just clearing the street of witnesses and they're going to come back. But you said Lambert was talking to them?
Well, yeah, didn't you hear that? He was yelling at them from the roof, and he was telling some good stuff. I mean, relatively, but they weren't like exactly. Well, they I think they bought it, but they weren't too phased by it,
So they're probably coming back
Well, I mean,
tonight.
they told that they'll be coming back in a few minutes. Like,
Oh.
they've given them 30 minutes to rob the house, and then they are coming back for the money.
Oh. They're letting them take the money?
No, I mean, the robbers. They said that they are letting Lambert and Johannes take whatever they want from the house, but they want the money from the professor. So, yeah.
Okay, when these guys come back, I'm gonna peek around the corner. When they come back, we need to close in on the door.
What's the plan? She says, a bit nervously.
I don't know. Listen for fighting or something. I don't know.
That's very reassuring, she says.
It sounds like things have changed.
A bit, yeah.
I thought the door was gonna open and a big fire extinguisher cannon's gonna go off, but
Yeah, the fire
Okay.
extinguisher, yes, she says.
we'll just try and be fluid, I guess.
Yeah. Johannes, you
But at
return
this
to...
point, if I hear fighting, I'm running in.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Johannes, you are... what I want to say. You are returning to the ground floor with the money. Lambert, Cree, you see that Johannes is bringing this very large purse, which clangs very nicely, very pleasantly. You know what's inside. You are almost sure of what's inside. You also know that the man will be back here almost any minute now, if not any second.
Oh boy. So, in this big plan, where do we all hide when they come and get the money?
Somewhere where they won't see us.
All right, so we go lay down on the roof.
Well,
There's
we
a
need
tarp up there.
someplace where we can yeah. I'm trying to think of where because I don't have a good idea of where on the street. I guess we could do that where we lay down on the roof just at the
If you
at the
go to
peak
the
of the
roof
roof.
after giving them the money, you won't even be able to go to the roof before they'll disappear in one of the myriad side alleys leading from the street.
Right. Okay, so yeah, that's the other thing is, the canal is right by the side of the house.
The famous canal.
Yeah, I sorry, I'm just having trouble visualizing where it is that we can hide and
Because-
still see them leave the front of the house.
In all honesty, you can just see them leave from the windows at the bottom floor, through the windows at the bottom floor, and then exit the house and just follow them. Or you can try and go behind the corner of the house, like Gustav did with Marla. Or you can quickly try and take a dash towards the canal, and then sit there, just poking from from behind the edge. It's up to you, really.
Okay. Well, so, but if we were looking at them from the ground floor windows, then we have to leave the money like on the doorstep.
You are well, yeah, that's true.
We could do that. Do you guys want to do that? Just write a little thank you note on it. It's like, thanks, guys, and then put it outside the door.
I still think one of us should pose as the Bandit King or whoever that you guys said you were working for.
Well, I think that's when they find us tailing them. Then you're the Bandit King. I think because the thing is, we want them away from the house. Whatever we do, we don't want to do it here at the house.
That's fine. And I mean, we can just say that the Bandit King needs to talk to whoever their guy is, and he has the gold. He's like, here, I'll give him this bag of gold, but from here on out, this place is mine, kind of thing.
Guys, it's been like half an hour.
There's a knock on the door,
Oh shit!
and you hear knock knock, Professor. You know the voice. Gustav, you didn't have to roll anything for perception. You just suddenly saw 5 men emerging from the side alleys, and this time they all have their weapons drawn. The 2 guys with the crossbows, they are approaching the house essentially, just covering the windows and entrance with their loaded weapons.
So I say, quick, Creepio, you're on deck. Just open the door or say, here's your money, goodbye.
Johannes and Lambert, are you hiding, by the way? Because you are standing in the on the ground floor.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay, you're going upstairs where?
I'm gonna go hide in the study.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide under the stairs. I'm assuming that there's a space under there.
Just hide under a table.
Yeah, there is.
So I hand Creepio the bag of money and say, "Here, give this to them."
Open the door, or I'll open the door. I'll huff and I puff, and I'll bring this house down. Oh.
I open the door.
You open the door. You see the 5 men standing in front of you. 2 on each side of the men up front. They are all wearing long cloaks, hoods, theatrical masks. They have wide brim hats, and the man speaking has a nice-looking feather sticking from it. He also, he has a sword drawn. I mean, except the 2 crossbow wielders, they all have. And he's like, "Oh, who the fuck are you?"
Oh, hello. I'm the Bandit King. I heard that you were giving 2 of my employees some trouble here. I guess we have a conflict of interest over this street.
He's just blinking at you.
God damn it.
Well,
what?
Nice knowing you, Creepio.
Oh, you're the... I see. It's an honor, sir. I've never met a... Wait, your friend said that it was Beggar King. Are you a different kind of king?
Listen, it takes these halflings. Their memories aren't so good, and they don't really understand the common tongue too well.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Give me money.
I thumb it where my nose used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Say, listen, I'm no stranger to tough times, and I got the money right here, and I hold the bag.
He just snatches the bag.
Yes. This is the last time you're taking it from this house, though. This is my territory now, got it?
Of course, Brigand King, or whatever the fuck your real name is. Have a nice night.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, can you believe this guy? And he says to his men, who are all laughing and just okay.
I slam the door in his face.
Yeah, let's just go. They say, but you hear that they have this genuine laugh. You slam the door and you're like, yeah, okay.
As someone who's at least pretty familiar with weapons, can I take a look at them since we're like face to face and close? Can I take a look at their brandishing?
They all had short swords, which they clearly knew how to handle. They also had daggers strapped to their belts, and the 2 men were bearing loaded crossbows. They were of, you think, of average quality, but it's clear to you that this man, they actually roll me plus 20% intelligence.
Hey, that's definitely my strong point.
That's a boss.
Save your luck. Oh, then use your luck. Use luck.
Yeah, use the luck.
No, I think it'd be funny if you botched and you're like, those look like fake weapons to me.
Bandit King knows what's up. Yeah, you've passed. For hired scum, those guys really knew, and they moved like they knew how to fight, how to handle weapons, how to handle themselves in a fight. You are sure about that? They had training.
Oh no! It goes all the way to the top.
Well, their boss is Carl Franz.
Carl Franz.
Carl Franz. Carl Franz was the guy in the mask.
Ouch.
Saying stuff. He was
Top of
bored.
our gelt and had the
He was-
crossbow.
He was bored of sitting in the throne room all day. He's just mugging people now. Yeah, but
He's like a celebrity stealing things for the thrill of it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but the guys left.
okay. Whenever I can get back to what I really like to do.
Stealing.
You
stuff
can't
from
you can't arrest me. I'm the king.
Yeah. So, by the way, Gustav, you saw all that thing. You saw from behind the corner. You see that the guys, they are now gone. They're just they've just disappeared into the alleys. They are moving, by the way, from the direction
I want to follow.
they went. They are coming to the west, so towards the ultimately towards the Grand Cathedral of Sigmar, the Emperor's Palace, stuff like that.
Okay.
I want some Marla. Let's move, and I want to run after him.
She says, "All right, lead the way." What about Lambert, Cree, and Johannes? You all heard what happened, by the way.
I turn back towards the stairs. How'd I do?
Ultimately great, because you gave him the money, and now we can try to follow him. Let's go.
I gingerly open the door.
Lambert, what about you?
Do what? I'm in the study, man. No one's come up to tell me anything.
No, but you hear them. I've told you that.
Oh, okay.
I've also told you that you heard everything that happened.
Gotcha. All right. I mean, do we really want to follow as well? Because that's just more of a crowd.
Well,
And
you
that's
don't
more
know that Gustav is following. Remember?
Okay, I got you. So I didn't hear everything. Got it.
Well, I mean, yeah. I've
Well,
heard
I mean,
that.
we don't know that Gustav is fun. We don't know where the fuck Gustav is.
Yeah, exactly. You
All
don't
right.
even know where he is.
Yeah.
I
Lead
mean,
the
I
way,
meant-
Bandit King.
yeah, I mean that you've heard what Bandit King was saying to them downstairs. Yeah. Okay.
Good
All
thing
right,
I
man.
don't have silent move as a skill.
Yeah, time to shadow him.
From my angle, it looks like you guys bitched out, but I know that can't be the case. So I'm just trying to keep eyes on the guys.
I was gonna say, how well do you know us?
Okay. So to make
Guys,
this
I don't know about you, but I'm tempted to bitch out.
Yeah.
now to make this a bit more interesting, we'll use something slightly more advanced than just your usual shadowing tests, because you are moving behind the man. You are following the man. Both you, Gustav, and Marla, and the party of the Bandit King. And it's not very hard to follow them. That said, all of you know, and you don't have to roll anything for it, that you will be spotted much easier if you move as a group. So, do you want to move as a group following them? And I mean as a group, even a group of two. Or do you want to, scramble and follow them individually?
I told Marla, let's go, and then took off. So I'm assuming she's like trailing behind me.
Yeah.
Like I'm struggling to keep up. So I'm assuming we're separate. But she's following you.
She's following you, but she's not like following you 20 meters behind you. She's following you like 2 meters behind you.
Okay, if she gets uncomfortably close, I'll put my hand up to.
Okay, so
Create the distance.
so when you are doing this, she understands, and she just in that case moves a bit back. No problem. What about the rest of you?
I'm just following the Bandit King,
I'm
man.
sprinting as fast as I can. Yeah, I'm the Bandit King.
So you are So you are running behind after them.
Oh, just enough to catch up to him.
Okay, like I said, you didn't have
Creepy stealthy. Creepy stealthy. Creepy quick.
you
Pre
didn't
hit
have,
him in the knee and nice and thick. I don't know.
Yeah.
We need to workshop that some more.
you didn't have any problems catching after them. But what are you? But are you later following them as a group? I mean, you, Lambert, and Johannes, or are you dispersing and following them individually?
I feel like we're dumb enough to follow them as a group.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, let's be honest.
Okay. So you are following this man, this obviously brutal, uncompromising, violent man.
The Bandit King, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
through the streets of Altdorf at night. Even at night, Altdorf is full of life. Even though, of course, the side streets are definitely less safe, and I mean even main streets can be less safe in the city. There are bandits. There are lots of evil, violent men, as you all know. Dangerous things lurking in the shadows, death behind every corner, your usual stuff. This isn't something to, this place isn't something to be taken lightly. But the 5 men that you are following, they are almost, brazen in their in their march through the city, and very quickly you realize that Professor Kugelschreiber's home is not the first that they are going to extort money from tonight. Wasn't the only one that they are going to extort money from tonight. Because they've hit a few more businesses. Small shops, inns, stuff like that. Small businesses. Every time, no one gave them any trouble, any problems, and every time they've emerged from within with a fat purse of cash.
Do they extort anyone or anything that's blatantly Shalian?
No, not really. They were just some your average outdoor tiny businesses. Small taverns, small like
Hot dog cart.
Trade shops, things like that. Nothing too fancy, nothing too serious.
Famous Altdorf taco truck.
Yeah.
I thought it was rat on a stick.
Delicious. But there are no.
The Simpsons joke. Coblach.
You should really be careful with the rats in this place. They tend to be rather big. But I would like for all of you to roll me. Actually, no. In a group, usually a single person does the test. The single person,
the person with the lowest stat.
No, the person with the highest stat. So I give you the choice of rolling shadowing, silent move, or concealment. Let's start with the party of the Bandit King.
All right, so I don't have concealment or silent move trained, but I do have an agility of 46.
Mm-hmm.
Or no,
Okay.
I do have concealment trained. There we are.
So you can roll this with, and since you are leading the way and you are halfling and you know how to hide, you know how to sneak, you know stuff like that. You also showcase this to your fellows, to Kree and to Johannes. And roll me concealment plus 30%. It is an opposed test, by the way.
The plus 30 would put my skill at a 76.
Yeah, I am going to roll now for them. No, it's your.
Yeah, it's hard to see somebody this short.
Yeah, you are almost, you are one with the night. You are the night. You are the.
I am a rat man.
Fat man.
No, I think that's something else.
Yeah, and Gustav, what do you want to roll?
So I could roll shadowing,
Silent move or concealment. Yeah.
What stat are those on? I don't have any of the skills.
Well, in that case, you're going to roll half your agility, but I'll give you also a bonus because of your history and of the situation and the fact that the men, they're not really expecting anyone to shadow them. But this means that you take your agility, halve it, and then add plus 30%.
Okay, my agility is 37.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use luck there.
Okay. This is still a contested test, so remember that. Unless you botch. If you botch, then... I mean, I'll still roll for them, because they can also botch, funnily enough.
Yeah. Oh, it's better at least. It's not botched.
They've
So
botched. They've botched. Very well. That's it. That you don't have to roll anymore.
Okay.
They're very
I have
loud.
two luck left after that.
Yeah, so while you're not exactly too familiar with, shadowing someone, moving very quietly, although you knew people who were good at this stuff, it's the fact that those men are very rowdy, very loud, very obnoxious, and, very just acting like they are the kings of the world, they are the masters of the universe, with less baby oil and fur thongs, of course. Human reference.
Other group following?
What?
Can I test to see if I see the other group following at any point?
You can roll me minus 30% perception test, because you have no idea that they are following, and you wouldn't even know where to look at them. Yeah, nah. For all you know,
Fuck, we are the night.
Yeah, for all you know, all of you, I mean, Gustav and Marla and Bandit King and the rest, your group is the only one following them. Anyway.
I have too much faith in my friends, apparently.
Anyway, it almost takes them an hour before they reach their final destination. Before that, they've stopped along the way twice. Just before that, once at an inn, and another shortly afterwards at the merchant house. Yeah. And finally, all of you see where the men arrive. You're probably a bit amazed, because the criminals, with a last casual look around, they open the door and enter the City Watch barracks in the area.
Oh,
Fuck, this has got that jackass in it.
Yeah. Guys, new plan.
Oh, no.
We quit this job.
No, hold up. I have a out of game question for Zinch here. Did you lift the bastard from Ubersreich?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right,
Oh, you mean Uli Krampenklug?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
No. No. Sorry, Rudy Krampenklug. Yeah, no. Creep.
I'm
please.
curious then.
Yeah.
If this is City Watch.
Yeah, this is one of the barracks of the local City Watch. Every district
They
has
brought it
at
on.
least every district has at least a single watch station, and this is the watch station for this district.
I
Put
spit.
them to themselves.
Sweet divine justice from Queensberry. We get to kill the Watch.
What? I don't know that that's a good idea. Again, not the smartest person here, but that seems just inherently bad to me.
We see each other yet?
No, you're not. You are approaching them from completely different directions, and as I've said before, you have no idea. Although, sorry, Johannes, Lambert, and Cree, each of you roll perception test minus 30, and I roll for Marla. By the way, Bram, please create Marla's character for next time.
Nope.
Okay.
I got a success because I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what am I rolling again?
Perception, just like
Perception.
you did with Gennaro.
Gustav, right?
Oh, sorry, I didn't get a 1. I got 1 under, so I did not get minus 30. I did not. If it's a minus 30, I did not get a success.
No, you failed. All of you. Yeah, you have no idea that there's your comrades are nearby. So, let's start with Johannes, Lambert, and Cree. What are you doing? What are you saying? What are you discussing? You are in a side alley, overlooking the street, at which there are the heavily fortified barracks. City Watch barracks.
Mhm.
There's of course they are covered in the livery of Outdoor, red and blue. There's the Imperial Griffin holding the hammer above the door. The thing looks like a fortress, by the way, and it probably is. It's made completely from, entirely from stone. It looks imposing as fuck.
Okay, so do I need to roll common knowledge empire to ascertain whether or not there's any way that anybody will believe us if we say that these guys are ripping off people?
You don't have to roll that. No, you know that that if it's your word against the word of a watchman, no one will believe you unless you're nobility.
Yeah, I think that this is way far out of our scope, guys.
Well, then the only way to solve it is just to burn the place down. I see.
I'm not on board with that.
Arson's not your thing. Okay, the City Watch.
Spike the water cooler with laxative.
There's a thought. Okay. Well, anyway, you're not there.
Put thumbtacks on all the chairs.
Well, I am. I'm probably just like around the corner from you guys, but we don't know it.
Yeah. So I say to Cree and Lambert, I'm like, okay, so they're City Watch and they're shaking people down.
Yeah, who knew? Corrupt cops, right?
Yeah. I've never heard of such. Now, maybe in other provinces of the Empire, but in Reichland, that just doesn't seem. It doesn't seem, they must be from somewhere else.
Yeah, those are probably from I don't know, Taliban or something.
Yeah, they're probably Midlanders or something. I don't know.
Nordlanders.
Yeah, there you go. They're all crooks up there.
Yeah, they're all half Norscan anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Traitors to their own cause.
All right.
They might be They might be Sylvanians.
Oh yeah, they're vampires.
They're vampires. They're only out at night. They wear all black. Cringy as shit.
Yeah. Are there some witch hunters around here we can find?
Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing, but no. I'd rather not. Witch hunters have not historically been kind to my people.
Yeah, well, and in general, I think
no one sane in the Empire looks for witch hunter unless something very bad is involved. Like,
well, I mean, hey, don't they have people ratting on their neighbors?
Of course,
to the witch hunters.
Of course.
It's like, how did you know that they were heretics? You're a heretic if you know they were heretics.
Yep, exactly that. It's better to be safe than sorry.
So
only heretics know what heretics do. So yeah.
Guys, I'm at a loss here.
Well, okay, so we know. Oh, you know what? Maybe what's his nuts has an invention.
Are there any glass windows, like second story?
Yeah, but they are also all covered in metal grates.
But could I just throw a rock through one?
Okay, well, wait. Now let's go to Gustav. When you see this happening, Marla is like...
Vandalism.
Marla is like, fuck me. Oh no, Gustav. This is where I draw the line. I'm not going to screw with City Watch. Like, I don't care about the 100 gold crowns. They're not worth it. They are corrupt watchmen. I mean, I've heard from few girls who tried to one time report a city watchman, who was essentially bribing them into having good time with him. They were later found in such a state that I can't even force myself to tell you.
We've clearly underestimated these guys.
My advice is that we go back to Kugelschreiber, tell him thanks for all the fine meals, but that's it.
No, we
I'm
get
gonna
him
drop
to
the rock
do-
I was gonna throw.
What we get him to do is make us each a robot suit that combines into a larger robot. No?
I'm sorry, buddy. Voltron will not solve this problem.
Yeah. So,
Well, I say to the group that I am in, well, we know where they are now. Let's go back to the pad and brainstorm.
I feel a calling here, guys. Don't worry. I'm not gonna kill anyone or hurt anyone.
Okay.
But what do people hate the most? They don't like getting stolen from by the people that are supposed to protect them, right?
Yeah, true.
Cool. Can somebody go get me like a big box I can stand on?
Well, how about we do that in the morning? It's late. It's
How about you
night.
do that on your own? You're gonna get your own soapbox to start yelling "fuck the police"
Yeah.
in front of the police
Yeah.
station.
Fuck the police, coming straight from the Shire town.
fire.
You're trying to get yourself disappeared.
That was an actual funny part of whatever Jordan Peele movie that was, where they have the parallel people. God damn, I can't remember the name of it now.
Us or something. Them.
Yeah.
Us. I can't
Yeah.
remember
Yeah,
the name.
the thing with the white girl and black guy and the girl
that's-
with power.
No.
Let's get out.
It was that was a different. Yeah, that's Get Out. No, it was the other one where it's like this family, and then all of a sudden these mute people that look just like them start attacking them. So they're essentially like
Like
troglodytes
clones.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's the funniest one of the funniest parts of the movie, or it's not really a comedy, obviously, but these people are like they're getting attacked in their fancy rich people home, and the wife is like, Alexa, call the police, and all of a sudden, "Fuck the police" comes on, blasting. Like, okay, that's funny.
Yeah, as for disappearing people, who talk badly about the cops, we have a saying in Poland that they've been suicided.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he somehow jumped out of the window, handcuffed to a chair.
Yeah, and fell on some bullets lying on the floor, and then stabbed himself 30 times in the back. Of course, I know how this works. Yeah, but what now? It's Cree, if I recall correctly. He wants Lambert to bring his own soapbox and do this himself. Gustav, you are, I presume, returning with Marla to Professor, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm telling Marla the only thing we could do is catch this guy on his own or jump him.
Well, I jump 5 armed and trained watchmen. The people will be looking for them. I mean,
Well, then we jump him when he's taking a shit or something. I mean, like, he can't be with these guys all the time.
Well, I think that's the point of being a watchman, is that you are with those guys all the time.
I mean, I don't know, Gustav. It's as I've said as I've said to you before. I don't think this is worth it.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, and now we return to you, Lambert, Johannes, and Cree.
Yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back to the professor's place.
Yeah, he's out of luck.
Kinda. we'll explain the situation. But anyway, we now know where they come from, what they are, and we'll figure some shit out. Not here on the corner of the street.
Sure.
Definitely not.
So you all return to Professor Kugelschreiber's house, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Michael, you too? Or are you bringing the soapbox?
I will be there back in the morning to sing my wonderful speech to hopefully really just fuck these guys up with protests. Boom, there we go.
Yeah.
Some altered lyrics.
Okay. Right. So you all return to Professor's house. It takes you approximately an hour, the same amount of time that took you to get here. You open you knock at the main door. Fatboy Smallnose opens the door. You see that he's red on his face and very sweaty. He's like, "Oh, it's you. Oh, I had to drag the fucking fire extinguisher downstairs. Thank you for nothing, by the way. I hope that at least you have the money back."
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you don't have the money back. Great.
Of course not.
Of course not. Well, the professor is in his study, and he, nods his head upstairs. There's some cold dinner in the kitchen. You can help yourselves to it if you wish. Have a good night. And he goes to his room. Sorry, study is downstairs, not upstairs. So, are you all going to? Oh, by the way, you've all met in front of the house. Let's just say, all of you. Before that. So,
Yeah,
Johannes,
okay.
Lambert, and Kree, you see Gustav and Marla emerging from a side alley, not far from you.
I look pretty defeated.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go eat my feelings.
Marla waves at you. Hey,
Yes.
I presume that you converge before the entrance. Yes.
Yeah.
You guys know who these guys are?
Watch, I think.
Yep.
So let's have a nightcap and put our thinking caps on, and maybe break it to Kugelschreiber that he's just got to pay these fuckers, or invent a weapon or something that'll blow up a building.
Yep. So you all go inside. It's you've been once again the whole greeting as I've described before takes place. You enter the study. The study, you see that the professor, repaired the window through which the robber, the masked robber, came last night, and he placed the books and other, all of his the reminder of his important stuff back where it belonged. There are, of course, various diagrams, strange scientific paraphernalia. Some kind of machines half built on his desk. He's getting to bed very late, even though when you enter the study you see that he's already in his pajamas, and he looks at you as you all enter, with 5 people into his small study, and he's like, oh hello there, good night, pleasant night. So did you follow the evildoers to their base? And he looks expectantly at all of you. And do you have my money?
Well, do you want the bad news or the bad news first?
What you said, young man, doesn't make any sense. You can't tell me that there are bad and bad news. They are just bad news.
Okay, the bad news or the worst news first?
Let's start with bad and then go to worst. Escalate things.
Well, the bad news is we don't have your money.
That is bad. Yes, that is bad. I gave them 75 gold crowns. Money don't go on trees. So these are very bad news.
The worst news is that they apparently are the local city watch.
He blinks like a few times. Come again? I funny thing. I thought that you just said that they were local city watch.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Fat boy, he yells. Fat boy, come here right this very second. You hear the steps from upstairs. The door opens, and Fat Boy. I mean, when the door opens, let's just say that Lambert, you've almost got hit by it because you were standing closest to it, and Fat Boy himself also almost bounced from the door back because they didn't open all the way, and he's like, "Oh fuck! Can you move out of the way?" "Yes, Professor. What's happening?" "Prepare the submersible for immediate for immediate trip towards the river." At this point of night, yes, the watch is after us. We must go right now. Right, of course, Professor. I'll pack your things and mine as well. Thank you. Yes, please do. And with that, the halfling closes the door, and Professor looks at you. Well, in that case, I'm grateful to you for your service, but I am afraid that this is where we part ways. Unless you have some idea how to take on the corrupt city watch, so they will stop coming here and taking my hard-earned money, I'm afraid that I need to make my escape.
Have you invented any sort of thing that can blow up a building?
No, but it's been invented before. There's this thing called gunpowder. I don't know if you've heard about it. It is very efficient at blowing things up.
I'm not familiar with gunpowder.
Oh, well, you're lost.
I'm still not okay with just, mindlessly blowing up a building full of people. And why am I the voice of reason here?
It's not mindless. It's premeditated.
You halflings have no respect for human life.
Hey, I'm not a halfling.
Yeah, I didn't say.
I think we need to jump these guys and make them respect the king of brigands, beggars, authority.
The Kugelschreiber looks at you. Excuse me, who is this king of brigands or beggars or whatever?
He's nobody, but
He's a phantom. He's an amalgamation of our bad memories.
Wait, so if he's nobody, why should they respect him?
Wow, you have all the answers.
Well, they could.
I'm a professor. Of course I do.
Well, I'll tell you this: I'm not getting involved in this any more than we already have. Especially if you have some sort of whatever you called it to get away into the river.
Yes, my underwater ship. It will bring me safely to the river, and then I will be able to make my escape, and then I will be able to rebuild somewhere else. Hopefully somewhere where the watch is less corrupt than here. Maybe some other imperial city. I've heard that Avalheim is beautiful at this time of the year.
That's great. We'll just take our payment.
like
You
this
can be on your
everywhere.
way.
Hey,
Oh, no payment for you, my boy. You see, you haven't fixed my problems. So unfortunately, I'm not going to pay you even a single penny. But of course, I'm sure that you understand this.
If I was a less moral person, I'd knock over a glass or something, or break a plate,
Yeah,
just to be a dick. But
I mean, you did live here and took the advantage of my generosity for when it comes to the excellent food that Small Nose, prepared. So the quality of
We all got a 10 gold advance too.
Yeah, we did get that.
yeah, and he's not asking for for you to return. So like, and eating like that, it's like on the level of a high-end restaurant here in Aldorf. So you're not really. You shouldn't be complaining. Now, please, remove yourself from my premises. I thank you for your service, but this is where we part ways. Have a good night, he says.
As I'm leaving, I say, "Wow, that guy really broke his wrist jerking himself off about his place here, huh?"
Lambert, you're not commenting anything. You're just listening, I presume.
I'm just depressed.
Yeah, I'll walk out the front door. I don't need to anymore.
Guys, there's got to be a way we can stop these guys. Got to be a way. That doesn't involve blowing them up or setting them on fire.
Well, I'm waiting to hear it.
I say we jump them.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're better trained, better armed, have more backup.
And
Yeah, but they weren't paying attention as they skipped around through the city, extorting people.
But Marla says, but Gustav, if you want to jump them, first of all, you need to wait for them to put on their working clothes, so to speak. Unless you want to jump 5 members of the city watch, which is just stupid. And then, when they put their working clothes on, you need to follow them, make sure that they won't see you, and then attack, as Creepio here very wisely said, actually, attack 5 well-trained and probably accustomed to violence men.
So before everybody shits.
As the one who has to put his neck out, I'm not putting my neck out.
Oh shit!
Lambert, do you have any idea? Asks Marla. You always have so many ideas.
Kill their families?
I'm sorry I asked.
Halfling.
No, pretend that I didn't ask.
Murder their dog.
Well, do you think we could try the old sheephead trick again?
Creepio, you've seen combat on the battlefield. You really don't think we can just ambush these guys?
I think that even if we do, then what does that win us? What victory is that for us? It's just going to cause more trouble for ourselves.
Well, how do we show them that we could reach them anywhere at any time?
Gustav, but why would we have to show them? Creepio is right. This won't give us anything. They won't stop doing what they are doing just because you're going to beat them.
That doesn't solve any problem. It just causes more.
Yeah, the first thing that they'll do after they regain consciousness is to find people who attack them. And trust me, when they start doing this, there will be reprisals. They will go after who knows who. Innocent people will suffer. You know?
Hey, I just had an idea. Say, Mr. Kugelschreiber, Professor. Have you?
No. You're. If I recall correctly, you're outside his house completely right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, God damn it. I had this idea, but now it's probably not going to work because he told us to go fuck off. But what if we booby trapped the next payment? Like, okay, come on in, take your money. Boom! Oh my God! You know?
Put a squeak inside his purse.
Yeah.
Or a night goblin fanatic.
There you go. Well, no,
A night goblin fanatic inside the purse. It's
Yeah.
it's like a clown car. And this thing just comes spitting out of it.
In my day, regular goblins had fanatics. Mm.
Wow, look at you. I mean, like, booby trap. Marla looks at you like, what kind of booby trap? You want to mine the purse?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't have to be a purse. I mean, don't people like lock things in chests anymore? So you give them a chest. And they open up the chest, and Bob's your uncle.
So you want to blow them up?
Well, I mean, that would solve the problem, and we wouldn't be perpetrating any violence. It was just these guys went into somebody's house and blew it up on accident. A tragic accident.
I mean, I'm laughing. She's not laughing. She looks at you horrified. Like,
Well, but
I'm gonna start walking back to the old safe house.
yeah. to the shepherd's
This
swan.
smells like defeat to me.
Yeah, it's just a failed job. You win some, you lose some.
I mean, guys, it's not failed job. We each earned 10 gold crowns.
I
that
lost
is a lot of
4,
money.
You still
thinking
have
I would get it back.
I was gonna say, why do you keep so much money in your fake wallet, in your muggin wallet? Keep like a couple pennies and some shillings in there.
And
Now I gotta worry about this guy ever seeing me out again and thinking I'm a bitch.
That's the problem you have now.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like that's
yeah.
that's why I kind of want more closure than you guys do, right?
yeah, but do we really want to blow someone up because he thinks that you're a bitch?
No, but I don't want to be shaken down by the city watch.
Well,
We're not being shaken down by the City Watch. Krugenheimer is being shaken down by the City Watch.
I put on a little bit of an act earlier, and
besides, guys, we are living on the other side of the river. They have their watch barracks here, in the southeast side. How big of a chance is that we'll ever see this man again?
this is true. It's a big city.
Yeah, and besides, it was dark. I'm sure that they won't even remember you tomorrow, Gustav. They will remember some kind of kid who was growling before them, and that's it. They won't remember the color of your hair, color of your eyes, stuff like that. With so many people in Aldorf right now, with all the refugees from the north and the destroyed provinces, I honestly think that, alright, maybe this is not the win on the same level as we had last time with the merchant, but we still came out on top. We are still richer.
I try to fart again.
Roll.
There's an old Ronaldan saying,
Almost.
Oh, so close. What?
"You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when." I forget the rest, but it's old Ronaldan saying.
You see that only Lambert is not laughing or anything. He just looks downtrodden. Lambert, asks Marla. Lambert.
Lambert?
Think he's muted, or is he still on the Discord?
Not sure. I mean, he is on Discord. Yo, Michael, you here?
Uh-oh.
Maybe those contractors showed up he was talking about.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he just.
Oh, he just dropped. He just dropped.
Oh,
Oh, he's back.
He dropped.
Hello?
Maybe he.
No, he's
Yeah,
back though.
My audio cut out.
Yeah.
Lambert asks Marla, "You have anywhere to sleep?" I can. Yeah, you can sleep at my place if you want.
Thank you.
No worries. I'm sure our next job will be much better, she says, as she ruffles Gustav's hair playfully.
Win some, you lose some.
Yeah. And with that, you walk towards the Temple of Sigmar, and then up north to the bridge, which takes you to the other side of the city. You don't even have to pay a fee at this time of night, even though there are relatively few people on the bridge. Although no, sorry, not really, because this bridge is very close to the Street of 1,000 Taverns. And so when you once again mingle in with the throng of people just going for another drink or going to have a good time with someone or to just have a good time with their friends, you think about the corrupt watchman and Professor Kugelschreiber, who by now is probably swimming away in his submersible. Marla and Lambert, go to her place, while Johannes, Gustav, and Cree, you return to the Shepherd's Wand. At this time of night, the tavern is very crowded, and when you enter, you see that the elf, Finron, is serving drinks. He just looks at you with his large elven eyes, slightly expressionless, and just nods because you're his clients, but doesn't acknowledge you in any other way. You hit the beds, and as you, place your heads on the pillows, you almost immediately fall asleep because these last few nights, they were exhausting. Who was the man with the strange tattoo of the city of Aldorf? How high are the corrupt city watchmen actually, actually placed in the hierarchy of the watch itself? Will you be will you be having trouble in the future because of your association with the eccentric Professor Kugelschreiber? We don't know this yet, but
How did lightning work?
yeah, how did the lightning work, or was it was it the act of science, like Professor
What
said,
darkness hides in the hearts of men?
or was it a miracle of one of the empire's many gods and goddesses? Maybe we'll learn this next time, but for now,
Oh, we already found out it was Quinsbury.
yeah, of course. But for now,
Did
we
any-
are ending this scenario. This was Eureka, one of the classic ones. Yeah, and you all did very well. And because of that, you all get the maximum bonus of 160 XP for the scenario, plus additional 100 XP for today's session, so 260 total.
Wow.
Yeah. Once again, remember, control your XP, control your finances. How many nights do you still have in the Shepherd's Wand? I mean, bought in the Shepherd's Wand.
That's a good question.
Uh,
So
I-
we were
We'll probably have to pay in a couple of days, I think.
I can roll D4 or D6, and the remaining, number will be appropriate.
I think we had paid just before we started this mission, and we've been doing this for a few days, right?
For like
Yeah.
two or three, yeah. So let's
Yeah.
say that you have what, 4 more days.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 4 more days of this place, where you can live in this place. Lambert, Marla, of course, offered you part of her room, but you know that it's not really legal, and probably if you continue to do this, someone will notice, and you have trouble, she'll have trouble.
I'll find other lodging.
Yeah, I mean,
You can crash at our place. It's pretty good in.
I mean, she's not telling you this. You know this yourself.
Yeah. I don't want to put her into a position that she doesn't want to be in.
Yeah. So that was another scenario in Outdoor that we've just finished, and next time we'll start something completely new. I already have a few ideas. I mean, ready adventures to run. So thank you
Yeah.
for
Cool.
that. Now for our next game. I'm whole July. I'm practically free, so it's up to you. Do you want the 2nd of July, the 9th of July? Remember, this can also be Saturdays, not only Sundays. Saturdays work for me as well.
I would like to say that the 2nd of July is the optimal time for me to do it. The 1st of July, I've got a crawfish boil I'm going to, and then I actually go to work on Monday, which is really stupid to have to work one day before we have the 4th of July off. But that's fine. I can work with that.
I'm good on the 2nd, I think.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Agree?
Uh-oh.
Keith, you there?
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
here. Yeah, we can hear you. Hmm?
No, I can't do the second. I have a family reunion
Okay.
in Indiana.
Okay. So
Whereabouts in Indiana?
Nine?
Do you know where Wabash is? It's like 45
I-
minutes from Fort Wayne.
I do. Yeah, I'm from Madison, Indiana.
so what about 9th?
I can do the 9th, yeah.
Yeah, I can do the 9th.
Yeah,
I'm good on the ninth.
Sean, you too?
yeah, I can do the 9th.
Okay, so add to your calendars, we are playing on the 9th of July, standard time. We are starting another adventure in outdoor. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you there. Thank you for the game, guys.
Yeah, good game.
Thank you. Later.
You guys.
Did anybody else want to call him Fart Boy Dick Nose?
I
Or
God
is that
damn
just
it.
me?
But I never successfully farted.
Roll
He just looked at
I
somebody
failed.
all mad when you couldn't.
Yeah, I was glared without releasing anything.
I was surprised no one called him fuckboy, fat nose, or something like that.
Yeah. No, I was getting close to calling him Fart Boy Dick Nose, but I never got around to it.
I think this is the first complete failure quest I've ever had, and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
that's the thing. That wasn't really a failure.
Just what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, you did what you could, and I mean,
Yeah.
there were. I mean, I can
Glad
tell you
we
right
didn't
now
blow up the police station. I'll tell you that.
that there were options to essentially. I mean, the only option you had was to essentially storm the place or rat on the watchman, but that would be hard. So I think what you did was honestly the best thing possible. No violence, no unnecessary killing, and
No unnecessary killing.
yeah, and let Kugelschreiber deal with that however
Yeah.
he wants. So yeah. Okay.
But we missed our opportunity to rob him as well. We could have.
Yeah.
Right. Fuck you. Give us our money.
Then we're just criminals.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's it. I'll see you all on the 9th of July. See you later, guys.
All right.
Good game.
Bye.
Great game.
Good game,
Later.
guys. Later.